Hello, everyone, and welcome for the very first March Madness podcast edition. Now, I love this time of year. I love the tournament. 64 teams want to win the national championship trophy, the big one, the big thing for college. Now it's one game elimination, so that is a good thing. Can you imagine if college did the same thing as the pros? Like best out of five, best out of seven. This tournament will take until May. So thank God they did not copy off the NBA. So let's move forward. Now you may know about this, you may not know about this, but I sign up on Yahoo Sports and give my all that good stuff. And if I get all these brackets right, I could win $1 billion. No joke. I guess they'll send you a check if you get all the games right correctly. So the odds are not very good. So I'll be very, very happy if I get all the games right. I have no idea what I will do with $1 billion. No clue. Okay. I know this is the very first time I'm doing this, so bear with me. So in the first round of 64, March 20th through the 21st, I'm going bracket by bracket the best I can. Okay, number 1, Florida. Number 16, I'm just going to abbreviate it, ALB. Florida's moving on. And number 8, Colorado versus number 9. I'm picking an upset, Pittsburgh. Number 5, VCU versus number 12, Austin. That's just abbreviation with me. It's just better for me. Number 12 will move on. There'll be an upset. Number 4, UCLA. Number 4 versus number 13, Tulsa. I'm going with UCLA. They move on. Number 6, Ohio State. I'm sorry. Ohio State. I was right the first time. Number 6. Number 11, Data. No. Sorry, I messed up there, but you guys know what I'm saying. If you guys got the same brackets as I do, okay. That's the current brackets because that's where the I forgot who makes these things up. I'm going with Ohio State, move on. Syracuse, number 3, versus number 14, West Michigan. I'm going with Syracuse to move on. Okay, number 7, New Mexico versus number 10, Stanford. I'm going with New Mexico. Number 2, Kansas versus number 15, East Kentucky. I'm going with Kansas. Okay, number 1 in a different bracket. The other brackets was the South. Now these are this is, South still, I think, yeah. Okay, number 1, Virginia. Number 16, Carr. That's just abbreviation, that's their last name. Let me see here. I don't want to feel like an idiot. Costa Rica? Yeah, I think Costa Rica. Okay, I'm going with Virginia. Number 8, Memphis versus Washington. I'm going with Memphis. Okay, number 5, Cincinnati versus Harvard. I'm going with Cincinnati. Number 4, Michigan State versus Delaware. I'm going with Michigan State. Number 6, North Carolina versus 11, Providence. I'm going with North Carolina. Number 3, Ohio State versus NC Central. I'm going with Ohio State. Iowa State. That's my mistake. Okay, number 7, Cincinnati versus number 10, St. Joseph. Connecticut is moving on. I'm sorry again. Man, a lot of schools. Number 2, Villanova versus number 15, Milwaukee. Vanilla is moving on. Probably pronounced it wrong. I'm thinking about the ice cream vanilla, you know? Vanilla ice. Trying to have some humor in her. Okay. Now, this is for the Eastern Conference. Eastern. Or whatever. Okay. I'm just doing one bracket at a time. It would be so much freaking easier for me. Okay. Connecticut versus Vanilla. Oh, this is a very difficult school to remember. Okay, they're moving on. Okay. Iowa State versus North Carolina. North Carolina is gonna move on. Okay, Michigan State versus Cincinnati. Cincinnati is moving on. Memphis versus Virginia. Huge upset. I know this is silly, but these are my picks. Memphis are moving on. Kansas versus New Mexico. New Mexico is moving on. Another upset. Syracuse versus Ohio State. Syracuse moving on. UCLA versus Florida. Florida is moving on. Okay, next round. Florida versus Syracuse. Florida is moving on. Okay, Memphis versus North Carolina. North Carolina is moving on. So those two teams are in the Final Four. Okay, now for the other brackets. Okay, Arizona versus Weber State. I'm picking Arizona. Gonzaga versus Oklahoma State. Number 1, Arizona. And then Weber State is number 16. Gonzaga is number 8. And Oklahoma State is number 9. So I'm picking Gonzaga. I like Gonzaga. Oklahoma. Number 5, Dayton State. I'm picking Oklahoma, like I said earlier. San Diego State, number 4. New Mexico State, number 13. I'm picking upset, New Mexico State. So that's it for that matchup. Baylor versus Nebraska. Baylor number 6 and Nebraska number 11. Some damn school is this. Whoever playing Louisville, let me see here. Oh my gosh. I just call them the Birds because I don't know what's the real names are. So apologize out there. I'm saying Louisville is going to get knocked out in the first round. Not Louisville, Louisiana, I'm sorry. So I'm going the Birds. That's just abbreviation. Oregon versus Wisconsin. I'm going with Oregon. I'm sorry. Oregon's going to beat BYU. And then the Ducks, Oregon's going to go on to the next round. Okay, now Wisconsin will play American the Beautiful. I'm just kidding. Wisconsin number 2 versus America number 15. Wisconsin is moving on. Okay, number 1, Wichita versus number 16 CP. Wichita is moving on. Kentucky number 8 versus Kansas City State. I'm going with Kentucky. My friend's a big Kentucky fan. Number 5, St. Louis. Wow, St. Louis. Number 5 versus NC State. I think. Nope. NC. I don't know what the hell is NC. I should say NC State. I should say NC. What the hell? Man, I got some difficult schools to remember. Shit. Okay. They're moving on. Louisville, number 4 versus... Let's see here. I say Jasper. It's so much easier to remember. Okay, Louisville is moving on. They're number 4 seed. Okay, Massachusetts versus Iowa / Tennessee, I think. Why do they have 2 schools? I don't understand that. I'm going Massachusetts. Duke, number 3 versus Murray. Number 14, Duke's moving on. Number 7, Texas versus number 10, Arizona State. Texas moving on. Michigan, number 2 versus Wolford, number 15. Michigan moving on. Okay, next round. Texas, number. You guys know the seeds, so I don't have to repeat it. Texas versus Michigan. That should be a good game. I'm going with Texas. Moving on. Massachusetts versus Duke. Duke's moving on. So Duke will play Texas. I'm going with Duke. They have more experience. Okay, next round. Let's see here. Louisville, Kentucky. Great rivalry in that area. I'm going with Kentucky. And it'll be, oh my gosh. Kentucky versus Duke. Another great rivalry. And that's set up for the Final Four. Okay, let's see here. Nebraska versus dun 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 dun. Who are they gonna play? They are playing the Ducks, and I'm saying the Ducks are moving on. No, hold on. No, Ducks are playing Wisconsin first. I'm sorry. Ducks are moving on. They're being Wisconsin. Okay. Nebraska. Gonna play CERCEE. Whatever, some school. Let me see if I could find out who they're playing. Yeah, I don't know. I can't pronounce it. So the Birds again. Nebraska moving on, and it'll be Nebraska versus the Ducks. The Ducks are moving on. See, New Mexico State versus Oklahoma. I'm taking New Mexico State, and they will face the number 1 seed Arizona. Arizona will beat New Mexico State. Arizona will face number 7 Oregon for the Final Four. So, probably messed up, but bear with me. Like I said earlier, this is the first time I'm doing this. So, the Final Four is set. It will be number 8 seed Kentucky versus number 1 Arizona, and Kentucky will get to the championship game, for the national championship game, and I'll tell you that in a minute who they're going to face. Florida, number 1 seed, versus number 6 seed, and Florida will move on to the national championship game, and it'll be number 1 Florida versus number 8 Kentucky. And the finals, what I said earlier, the final score 55-57 Kentucky, and Kentucky will win another championship. Last year they didn't do very well, so this will be a bounce back year. So give me your opinions, your thoughts. I love your feedback, and I love your picks. Who you think will win the 2014 National Championship March Madness Tournament? So you may like this, you may not like this. I did the best I can. Okay, it's 64 teams. I heard a lot of rumors they're gonna have like 98 schools in the future, or 96. That's a lot of freaking schools. Indiana did not make it because they had a shitty year. I know they are in the NIT. I think I'm not really too sure. I think the NIT kicks off, I think, tonight or Wednesday. But the big March Madness kicks off on Thursday. So if you wanna qualify to win $1 billion, You have to sign up by, let me see here, by March 20th, um, 1 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I think, or Central Time. Yeah, I think Eastern Time, so it's New York time. So be square, make sure you get them correctly. And the national champ game will be April 7th, 2014 in Dallas, Texas, home of Jerry Jones' team, the Dallas Cowboys. So that's it for me. Probably do a special podcast for the national championship game, or maybe the final four. I'll make that whatever comes first. Probably the final four first. Then I'll make a championship one and just do my recap, not my picks, because probably hopefully I do right. I do very well last year, but this time there's money on the line. So Meyer, follow me on Twitter, and that's a bit about it. Good luck with your picks, Meyer. Have a good one.